Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome. Redstorm Pro here with another live stream. Welcome everybody. We are live here in New York City. This is in Lower Manhattan. This is the Civic Center neighborhood of Lower Manhattan. Thank you all for once again for joining me on this live stream. As we look around here, we are in front of One Police Plaza. That is One Police Plaza right there. That is the headquarters to the NYPD, the New York Police Department. And we're also in front of the David N. Dinkins Municipal Building. That is the municipal building right there. That is home to the city's credentials office, where I just picked up my renewed press pass. So if you guys had watched during my live stream, I did mention that I was going to pick up my press pass, and here it is right here. That is the new press pass right there that I was just given today. That is good for 2 years. I have it protected right now in this temporary plastic wrap. I will have it laminated soon to keep it safe and protected. All right, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2025. The time now is 3:22 in the afternoon, so we are doing a afternoon stream here today. And the temperature right now is 39 degrees, although it doesn't feel 39 degrees. It is 39 degrees, 3 degrees Celsius here in Lower Manhattan. And we also have a high school. There is a high school right behind these buildings here. That is where some of the students are coming out from. It is dismissal time here. All right, so that is One Police Plaza, headquarters to the NYPD, New York Police Department. We also have the municipal building here. That is home to many of the city's government agencies, including the Press Credentials Office and the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment. That is one of the biggest buildings around here in New York City. So thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream as we get the stream going. So we'll just be walking around Lower Manhattan, and we'll just be exploring here on this Monday afternoon. Okay, so let's get this walk going. It is a cold day here. It is a cold and windy day. Not sure if you guys can hear the wind over the microphone, but it is a bit windy right now. And hello to Sebastian. Welcome back, Sebastian. Let me brighten up my screen here. It is this is a sunny spot here. Okay. Okay, so during this live stream, I'll just be walking around here, Lower Manhattan. We're gonna check out the financial district. We're gonna check out Wall Street as well. Okay, off in the distance here, you can see that is the Brooklyn Bridge, looking east towards Brooklyn. That is the right behind the tree here. That is Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, let me check my. Let me make sure my microphone is plugged in here firmly, so we don't have it disconnected like we had during the last live stream. Okay, I think we're okay now. Look how beautiful that view is of Lower Manhattan and the financial district. All right, we still have some of the snow here that fell on Sunday. Oh, actually, no, that was Saturday night. Yeah, that was Saturday night. We had about 4 inches of snow. If you guys watched during the live stream. We received around 4 inches of snow here in New York City. Most of it is still here, of course. We're expecting more snow sometime tomorrow. They're expecting, they're forecasting anywhere between 1 and 3 inches of snow. Okay, let me make my way over here since this is the entrance, by the way. This is the pedestrian entrance to the Brooklyn Bridge, right over here. We're gonna go head this way here towards Center Street. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Monday afternoon, Monday night, or perhaps early Tuesday morning, wherever you may be watching from.
I wanted to respond to him, but by the time I went down to
Beautiful afternoon here. It is mostly clear, mostly sunny here. All right, so we are making our way towards City Hall and City Hall Park. City Hall is right over here on the right. That is the city's municipal building, main municipal building. Oh, a lot of sun glare over here. Let me, okay. Okay, so we are inside of City Hall Park. We have the subway right over here as well. Okay, this statue, that is the statue of Horace Greeley, who was the founder of the New York Tribune. That is an old newspaper. That is Horace Greeley, founder of the New York Tribune. That is an old school newspaper. And hello to Todd and Mary from New Hampshire. Good afternoon to Todd and Mary. Okay, so here we are inside of City Hall Park. We have some photographers here. And hello to Dijon. Dijon all the way from Melbourne, Australia, watching us from the land down under. And right over here, that is City Hall. Thank you all once again for joining me during the last stream, which we were streaming for the snowstorm, the big snowstorm on Saturday night. So thank you all once again. That was a great stream, by the way. We are expecting more snow tomorrow. They are forecasting between 1 and 3 inches of snow on top of what we already have here. Okay, so here are some facts about his City Hall. Constructed between 1803 and 1812. New York City's Hall is one of the oldest continuously used city halls in the nation and houses the offices of the mayor and the city council, the executive and legislative branches of government. Beautiful shot there of City Hall. as we make our way over to Broadway. We are in the Civic Center neighborhood. Civic Center is this side right here. On the right side, we have the Civic Center over here towards the right. And down this way, this is our Lower Manhattan and the financial district. Or towards the left is the financial district.
And so I believe...
Did I watch the Super Bowl? I watched the second half of the Super Bowl. I was working, so I was not able to watch the first half. But I got in time. I got home just in time for the halftime show, which featured Kendrick Lamar. The Philadelphia Eagles winning easily over the Kansas City Chiefs. So no three-peat for the Kansas City Chiefs. And for the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, that was their Super Bowl, their second Super Bowl victory. So congratulations to the city of Philadelphia and to the Eagles. What a beautiful view we have here of Lower Manhattan towards Broadway, with City Hall right here, of course. That is the municipal building right there, towards right behind those trees. That is where I just came from to pick up my press pass. Beautiful afternoon, cold but beautiful afternoon here in New York City on this Monday afternoon. And we also have Valentine's Day coming up on Thursday, so happy Valentine's Day early. Okay, that over there, that is Park Row. That opposite street there, that is Park Row. Okay, we have a dog right here playing in the snow. Beautiful sight there with the dog. Very nice. Fetch in the snow. Okay, let's see what the dog does next. All right, looks like it's just gonna stand there for a while. Beautiful dog. All right, so let's continue with the walk as we continue here on Broadway towards the southern end of Manhattan. And thumbs up to Todd and Mary as well. Thank you, Todd and Mary. Okay, so this right here, this is our Park Row. This building right here, this is our 15 Park Row. That building right there, that is one of the oldest high-rises, skyscrapers in New York. It is being converted into luxury apartments, I believe.
Don't worry, mommy.
And we got the old school hot dog cart here, as well as the halal food vendors. Okay, so here we are on this Monday afternoon. This is a rare afternoon stream for me. I do, most of you guys are familiar with me live streaming during the evenings or nights, but here we are in the afternoon. Happy that the Phillies won, the Philadelphia Eagles won. Yes, I was rooting for the Eagles as well, just to avoid seeing Taylor Swift on our screens every minute. And speaking of Taylor Swift, she was booed last night. I would say mainly by the Eagles fans. Okay, right over here we have the World Trade Center complex. That is one World Trade Center, of course. That is the centerpiece of the rebuilt complex. That is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, at 1,776 feet, symbolic number to symbolize the year of the U.S. independence of 1776. And right across the street, that is St. Paul's Chapel. So we have a mixture of old and new right over here. St. Paul's Chapel. Okay, right here on the corner we have the Fulton Transit Center, right along Fulton Street. Let's check out what's going on inside of the transit center. That is the Fulton Center is one of the two main transit centers, transportation hubs here in Lower Manhattan, with the World Trade Center transportation hub being the other one, right down that way towards Fulton Street. All right, so let's check out what's going on inside of the Fulton Transit Center here. Right here you can see multiple subway lines. This is where multiple subway lines connect. We have the ACE, JZ, RW 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 subway lines. And I'm gonna have to play my own music. They are playing music here, so let me just play mine over that. Thank you, Christian. We have Christian Sanchez. Thank you so much, Christian. And Todd says, Mary wished that Kansas won. I'm happy that the Eagles won. That can be a problem when when you're in a relationship or are married, and and you guys root for different teams. Alright, so here we are at the Fulton Transit Center, high above the ground there. Alright, let me get out of the spot since they are playing music here. Let me just walk back down. Okay, yeah, we are expecting more snow tomorrow. Between 1 and 3 inches of snow is expected. That is the forecast for tomorrow, which is a bit less than what we had over the weekend during the big snowstorm on Saturday nights. Okay, let me see if I can take a picture here of the transit center. Beautiful shot here. Alright, we have some beeping noise, not sure what that's about. Okay, and hello Peter. Good afternoon, Peter. Welcome back, Peter. Okay, so if you're just joining the live stream, we are inside of the Fulton Transit Center. We're just walking around here in Lower Manhattan. We can see the commuters. We are in the early hours of rush hour here. The afternoon and evening rush hour. Did you see the movie Secret of Pets? No, I have not. Although that sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should watch that movie after all. All right, we got many folks here making their way home from work, perhaps, or from school. Or perhaps they're just going to work. Happy travels, safe and happy travels to everyone traveling right now. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, that is true, Peter. We received, around 4 inches of snow on Saturday night during that live stream. Around 4 inches of snow, although the amount varies depending on the exact spot. Beautiful shot here of the Fulton Transit Center as folks make their way home from a hard day's work. And we're gonna make our way back outside. And hello to Michael from Puerto Rico. Viva Puerto Rico. Saludos a todos en la Isla del Encanto. Alright, so here we are back outside. Right along Broadway. This is Fulton and Broadway, by the way. This right here, this is Broadway, so we're going to continue our walk down Broadway. Let's see, let's go this way. Let's go towards the World Trade Center. So we're going to walk over here towards the World Trade Center. With St. Paul's Chapel right across the street. You guys just saw that a minute ago. Okay, there are some slippery spots here, so we have to be careful walking over the some of the slippery spots here. All right, so St. Paul's Chapel once again. And from the Fulton Transit Center, we're going to visit the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. That is the other main transit hub here in Lower Manhattan. They have a snake in place there to celebrate the Chinese Lunar New Year, so we'll be looking at that as well. Okay, right here we can see some tombstones right inside of St. Paul's Chapel. I should probably, let me take a picture here before we continue our walk. Take a picture of the little cemetery here. Let me widen this shot here. There you go. That's a good shot there. Okay. It's actually a bit tricky getting the gimbal out here, so let me right in between the fence here. Oh, okay. It's tricky getting the your camera and gimbal there. All right, so here we are. Beautiful shot of the World Trade Center complex.
I know she did. She said, Shauna said it.
Beautiful blue clear skies.
Yes.
Or clear blue skies, I should say. Beautiful. Okay, so right here we can see that is 7 World Trade Center right here on the right. That is 7 World Trade Center with 1 World Trade Center high above that. And right here we have the Oculus. The Oculus is the main structure of the World Trade Center Transportation Hub, which was designed by Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava. Okay, so let me grab a picture of the World Trade Center complex here. I'll be uploading these videos, these photos to the community section. Yes, we have more snow coming tomorrow. 1 to 3 inches is the current forecast, with more snow to the south of the city. Okay, so here we are. This is along Church Street, right in front of the World Trade Center complex. All right, so if you guys are on TikTok, make sure to follow me on TikTok. The link is right there, courtesy of Nightbot. Okay, that right there that you guys see there with the artwork, that is the foundation for the future World Trade Center number 2. 2 World Trade Center. That building is on hold right now, the construction of that building, but that is the foundation. Once that building gets going, the construction of that building. So we still have further work to go here at the World Trade Center complex. All right, so we're going to look at some of the artwork here right before we continue on to the Oculus here. That is beautiful. Okay, and right here we can see that is one of the entrances to the PATH system, the PATH commuter line linking New York and New Jersey. Port Authority Trans Hudson. Look how beautiful it is here with the One World Trade Center. We have a blue skyscrapers right against the beautiful clear blue sky. Very beautiful. Look how great that is there. High above New York City. That is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere when measuring up to the spire. What a gorgeous, beautiful afternoon here in Lower Manhattan, New York City. Okay, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. My name is Redstone Pro. Welcome everybody. We are live here in New York City, right along Lower Manhattan in the Financial District. All right, so right now we're gonna head inside the Oculus here, the transportation hub of the World Trade Center. We're gonna walk around the transportation hub and check out the snake that's on display here as part of the Lunar New Year celebrations. That right there is the Millennium Hotel. Okay, so let's make our way inside of the Oculus here, as well as the mall here, the Westfield Mall, the shops at the Oculus, as it is called. All right, let's check this out. Okay, here we are inside of the Oculus of the World Trade Center. Always an impressive sight to see. And right here we have the skylights as well. That is allowed for natural light to come in. And right below us, that is the snake like I just mentioned a minute ago. We'll be visiting that in a little bit. Look how beautiful it is inside of the Oculus of the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. Magnificent structure here. This was designed, by the way, by architect Santiago Calatrava, Spanish architect from Spain. Okay, so we can see the snake is not venomous. It is made out of steel, so I doubt it is venomous. All right, so let's make our way down to the snake. Okay, we do have to be careful here as well. Sometimes they don't allow, gimbals inside of the transit hub here, so hopefully we'll be okay with that. All right, so as we look at some of the stores here at the shops of the Oculus, which is owned by which is operated by the Westfield Group, by the way. This mall replaces the old World Trade Center shopping mall, which of course was destroyed on 9/11. Okay, let's make our way down this way towards the snake. Okay, and right here we can see the subway here, the New York City subway with the different connecting lines, which is pretty much the same lines as those from the Fulton Transit Center. Okay, here we are at the snake. We are at ground level here, or right below ground level of the transit hub. Let's check out the snake. Okay, right here we can see the tail end of the snake. This year is the year of the wooden snake. Although this is steel, I believe. Happy Lunar New Year! And speaking of the Lunar New Year, we have the parade taking place on Sunday the 16th, so I'll be live for that. Now that I have my press pads already in place. So make sure you guys join me for that stream. That will begin around 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Time in the afternoon.
No, and the grandfather has a car too.
Look how long this snake is. Okay, here we are. This is the head of the snake. Look at that. It looks a bit robotic, actually. The head there doesn't really resemble much of a snake, but the body does. It is a very interesting stylized version of a snake. It's like a Lego version almost. Okay, let me widen the shot here a bit so we can see more of it. Right there, there you go. As we look around here at the mall and the Oculus. Okay, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I actually forgot to include the link with the Nightbot, but if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at Redstone Pro. Same name here as the channels, the YouTube channel name. All right, so that is a look at the snake here on display here inside of the Oculus to celebrate the Chinese Lunar New Year. As we look at the some of the commuters making their way to and from work, on their way home, to and from their house. Okay, so right here we can see more information here. This is if you guys want to get any more information, that is the QR code of the snake here on display for the Lunar New Year. There's some down here as well for their TikTok and Snapchat. I'm not sure who's behind this snake here. I do see a name here. It's Gluck Meng Tang. All right, so one more look here at the snake as we make our way over to the other side of the Oculus towards the paths, towards the path system. And we have a piano here. Oh, look at that. We have a piano player here, right here. How beautiful is this right here? Wow, beautiful little young piano prodigy there. That was very nice. This is called the Sing for Hope. Very nice there. I wish I would have caught it sooner, but we just got a little glimpse there. Very nice. Very nice player there. Pianist, young pianist. All right, do we have any more young prodigies here? I guess we don't. You're welcome to play the Sing for Hope piano. Okay, if anybody else ends up playing the piano, we'll stop by and check this out. And Peter says it has been several years since I've played the piano. I have never played the piano by myself. The piano is one of the most difficult instruments to learn how to play. Okay, so this right here, this is the PAF system, the Port Authority Trans-Hudson trains to New Jersey. The next stop from here, that is Jersey City. Exchange Place over in Jersey City, New Jersey. That is the financial district there in Jersey City, downtown Jersey City. All right, we got folks here heading towards Jersey, over from New York City. We have the Port Authority police over here. All right, let's continue our walk over this way towards the west. And hello to everybody out west in California. As parts of California, especially Los Angeles County, continue to recover from those devastating wildfires that we saw last month. Okay, what time is it? Let's see. It is 4:09 Eastern Time. The New York Stock Exchange, the stock market here in New York City, they're just closed. They just rang in the closing bell for the day at 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's what
Okay, right here we can see Happy Lunar New Year, celebrating the year of the snake, which we just saw a few minutes ago. Okay, so right here we're gonna end up in Brookfield Place. Brookfield Place used to be known as the World Financial Center. All right, so let's check out the winter garden of the Brookfield Place complex here. Once we make it up there. All right, we got some guardsmen here. All right, so from the World Trade Center, we are now inside of, or about to end up in Brookfield Place. As we look back towards the Oculus. Okay, so we are now entering Brookfield Place. Let's check out the Winter Garden inside of Brookfield Place. Right here we can see One World Trade Center. Okay, and from the World Trade Center, we are now inside of Brookfield Place. Let's check out what's going on along the Winter Garden. Okay, we have some music here. I'm gonna see if I can try to just talk over that. All right, so here we are inside. This is the Winter Garden. Beautiful structure here. All right, look how beautiful this is here. It is 30 degrees and windy in Nashua, New Hampshire. Okay, beautiful shot here of the Winter Garden. Not really sure why they call it the Winter Garden, since they have palm trees as well. Palm trees, of course, they are native to warmer climates. But nevertheless, it is called the Winter Garden. Let's grab a photo of that here. All right, so we're going to make our way back down. The Winter Garden during 9/11 was heavily damaged. Much of the glass that you guys see there, that was destroyed during the collapse of the Twin Towers, so most of it had to be rebuilt. But here it is, fully rebuilt, looking as beautiful as ever. Have I been inside of the Ford Foundation building? I have been, but I have not been there to live stream, so I definitely would like to go there eventually. And hello to Natty, who says Kendrick Lamar is nonsense, but next year Super Bowl 2026 will the performance will be featuring Dua Lipa. Yeah, there's a lot of talked about, you know, during Kendrick Lamar's performance. Of course, he has beef with fellow rapper Drake, and that was obviously on display during the performance last night, during the halftime show. Which was not by surprise, actually. That was actually expected. All right, let me play my own music here. So another look here at the Winter Garden of the Brookfield Place complex. When is my next live stream? Let's see, maybe tomorrow perhaps, I'm not really sure. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. So either tomorrow or Wednesday, so if I'm not live streaming tomorrow, it'll be on Wednesday. All right, so we're gonna make our way outside here. Right towards the marina. Okay, we also have the skating rink here. It depends on the winter weather. Yes, it does. Although we were okay during the snowstorm on Saturday, so and we're expecting less snow. So if I do live stream tomorrow, I think we'll be okay. Okay, I think we just ran into some buffering issues here. Okay, so apologies for the buffering, any bufferings that you guys may be encountering. I think I did see some buffering here myself on my end. All right, we got the Zamboni right over here. It looks like it's going to make its way over to the skating rink, I would think. Okay, let's walk over here towards the Hudson River. This right here, this is the Hudson River, and the Battery Park promenade here. Beautiful Monday afternoon. All right, look how beautiful it is here. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful going down these steps. There is some snow here. All right, so here we are. This is the Hudson River, of course, with New Jersey right over the river. That is Jersey City, downtown Jersey City. The financial district there and Exchange Place. And we also have Newport, the neighborhood of Newport right there. Beautiful skyline of Jersey City. We have the Goldman Sachs building right there. And that building right there, that is the this building right here in the middle, that is the tallest building in the state of New Jersey. Okay, let's pick up a piece of snow here, snow and ice, right here, and let's just toss that into the river. Here we go. Let's just toss that in the water. 1, 2, and 3. There it goes. All right, so if you guys are new to the stream, welcome to the stream. My name is Redstone Pro. We are live here in New York City. We are in Lower Manhattan, right by the financial district, Brookfield Place. That is the Brookfield Place complex. And we are along the river's edge here of the Hudson River towards the southern end of Manhattan, with New Jersey on that side. That is Jersey City, downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. With the sun right there in the distance, setting in about a couple hours or so. And right here, this is the promenade right along the Hudson River. Okay, so we have the Zamboni resurfacing the ice there. We have a squirrel right over here on the fence here. Hello. How are you? Off it goes. In 1 hour is the sunset. Okay. Marina, not many boats are in the water right now, of course. Okay, that right there, that is known as the Siren. That is a speedboat known as the Siren. Okay, and we're running into more buffering issues on this spot, so I'm just going to keep it going. Okay, so we did run into some buffering issues here, so we'll just keep going. Okay, so let's check out the Zamboni doing its work here on the ice. Maybe hard to see with the sun glare, but there it is. Okay, he's getting the he's getting the ice ready for the evening skate, the skate crowd. Okay, so we're going to continue our walk. Beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon here in Lower Manhattan, New York City. Okay, this appears to be a this right here appears to be a weak signal area, so I'm just gonna try to get out of this spot here. The signal is just going in and out around these areas here. So let's make our way back to towards the streets. It is interesting how that Zamboni can travel on ice without sliding around. That is very interesting indeed. And hello to Pee-wee. Hello Pee-wee, who just typed something in looks like in Hebrew. Okay, so this right here, this is South End Avenue. This is right along Battery Park City. All right, so this entire neighborhood is built on landfill. The landfill that was using material, dirt, you know, earth and rocks that was dug up during the excavation to construct the original World Trade Center complex. So everything you guys see here, this is all built on landfill. So this entire neighborhood of Battery Park, as well as Brookfield Place, this is all built on landfill, using materials dug up during the construction of the original World Trade Center complex. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna make our way over to the World Trade Center Memorial, the National September 11 Memorial, which is right over this way. All right, so this right here, this is West Street. And we also have there, that is 3 World Trade Center on the left and 4 World Trade Center on the right. Okay, and hello to Coca. Thank you, Coca, for joining us on this live stream as we make our way over to the National September 11th Memorial. Once we're able to cross West Street here. Okay, here we go. West Street. This is one of the widest streets in Manhattan. We got some snow over here. Got to be careful here. Okay, and right above us, that is Liberty Park, which you guys might have seen during previous streams. Okay, so here we are. This is the National September 11th Memorial. All right, so we're gonna check out the two reflecting pools, which make up the memorial here, the Memorial Park. Each pool, of course, representing one of the two Twin Towers. And this right here, this is the southern pool. This is where 2 World Trade Center once stood. This is the original footprint of 2 World Trade Center, also known as the South Tower. The South Tower was the second building to be struck by planes that morning, and that was the first building to collapse on that unfaithful day on September 11th, 2001. Okay, so that is the South Tower reflecting pool, the southern reflecting pool. We will never forget September the 11th, 2001. That will always be a day that will live in infamy. All right, just some of the names here. All right, so these names here, these are names of the some of the first responders. Are there any white flowers? None that I can see here. And we can see some water right below the names here. These slabs here. The names of those that were lost during the World Trade Center bombing in 1996. Oh, actually, no, 1993. 1993, I'm sorry. The names of those that were lost in during the World Trade Center bombing of 1993, they're inscribed here as well. That was the first attack on the World Trade Center. Terrorists attempted to topple the buildings using bombs that were that exploded below one of the garages here. That plan ultimately failed, and that is what led to 9/11, in which unfortunately they succeeded in their mission there. All right, so this is the southern reflecting pool. And we're gonna check out the northern reflecting pool. Original footprint to One World Trade Center, the North Tower. All right, so we're gonna make our way over to the North Pool, which is right over this way here. Rest in peace to everyone that was lost during 9/11. Almost 3,000 victims here in New York City alone. Among those were 343 members of the FDNY, New York Fire Department. Single greatest loss of life in the fire department's history, of course, by far. With many more passing away in the years since due to illness, after having been exposed to the many toxic elements during the recovery and the cleanup efforts here during the Ground Zero days. And let's see, we have a donation box here. Okay, if you guys want to make any donations, that is the QR code there. That donation will go directly to the museum, the Memorial Museum here. Okay, so right here, this is the northern reflecting pool. This is the original footprint of One World Trade Center, the North Tower. The North Tower was the first building to be struck by airplanes that day, and the North Tower was the second building to collapse. Okay, here we have a white rose right here. This one is for Francis Joseph Nazario. And the pool here, the cascading waterfalls, this one here is turned off. I believe they're still renovating it. They were renovating it a few months ago when we were here. So I guess they're still in the process of renovating it, or perhaps they're just repairing it or something. Okay, so we have one lone rose here. Rest in peace to Francis Joseph Nazario. And right over here, we did see an American flag. Right above the, let's see, who's this? This is Michael Edward McHugh Jr. Okay, so this reflecting pool, they're still repairing it, or I believe they're still renovating it. Not sure when that'll be turned on. It's been a few months since it's been that way, I believe. And of course, we have One World Trade Center here with 7 World Trade Center to the right of it. All right, and this glass structure right here, that is the museum. That is the underground museum. And right here we can see some of the steel beams from the original complex right there. Kind of hard to tell there, but that is the steel beams there. It's kind of hard to see in the reflection here. I will visit this museum one day. I have not been inside of the museum, but I do intend on going there one day. If I can live stream that, I would definitely live stream that. If not, then I'll just do a recording. Okay, let's see how much this is to get inside. Let's just get an idea here. Oh, that does. Okay, this is not a touchscreen. Okay, I thought that was a touchscreen for a second. Oh, it's not in operation actually. No, it's not. It's not on right now. Okay. Perhaps during the 9/11 memorials would be the perfect time to visit the museum here. Okay, and this structure right here, that is part of the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center. As we make our way back over here to Greenwich Street and eventually Broadway, so we're gonna head back towards Broadway. And of course we have the Oculus here, which we just saw earlier. All right, so we're gonna make our way back towards Broadway. We're gonna continue our southern walk towards the end of Manhattan, the southern end of Manhattan. So thank you once again for joining me on this live stream on this beautiful Monday afternoon. If you guys are new once again to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me if you guys haven't already done so. There we are. Okay, so we have Church Street here and then Broadway. That is where we'll continue our walk. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday afternoon, Monday morning, Monday evening, Tuesday morning, depending on the time zone you guys are watching from. Okay, so this is Church Street. We're gonna make our way over to Broadway, which is the next block. And from Broadway, we're going to make our way over to Wall Street, the heart of the financial district. Another look here at St. Paul's Chapel, which we saw earlier in the stream, of course. Okay, so here we are. We are approaching Broadway. This is where we'll continue our walk once we get to the other side here. Right in front of the Fulton Transit Center, which we visited during the start of the stream. Okay, so that is looking north on Broadway, and this is looking south towards the southern tip of Manhattan. Okay, that guy didn't wait for the light. Okay, here we are, back on Broadway. Okay, so here we are. We're going to continue our walk. We're going to be heading towards Wall Street. Check out what's going on there. And hello to Luis Carlos, watching from fabulous Belgium. I do really appreciate your tour in the World Trade Center, but I'm happy to feel again comfortable. Been there so many years. Thank you, Carlos, from Belgium, and hello to everybody in Europe. Okay, and Todd and Mary says, thank you, Restaurant Pro, for making my day a whole lot better with this great video live stream. Thank you, Todd. It is my pleasure, my friend.
Yes, sir. Me, how did you know?
Oh my God, is that what she...
Okay, this big building right here, that is One Liberty Plaza. This is one of the largest buildings in the city. Somebody just dropped their keys there. Looks like they retrieved it. All right, so One Liberty Plaza right here. As we look down towards Maiden Lane, looking east on Maiden Lane, we have a police cruiser here trying to clear the traffic. That is car is double parked there. Yes, I am hoping for some of the other regulars as well. We don't see Lena here either. Okay, there we are. Gotta enforce the traffic laws here in New York. Okay, so let's continue our walk here along Broadway as we head towards Wall Street.
What?
Yeah, I would think some of the I was thinking some of the regular viewers would be here also, since it is earlier, but I guess they're perhaps they're busy themselves. Okay, we got these folks blocking our view here. All right, so across the street right there with the lit trees, that is Zuccotti Park. Right along Liberty Street. Okay, let's oops, we got to wait here to cross the street. Let's check out Zuccotti Park real quick before we make our way over to Wall Street. Okay, we got the bike lanes here. You can see this is a bike lane here. It is covered in snow. There are parts of the bike lane covered in snow. So, okay, we have a biker right here. Just gonna have to work its way around the snow mountains there. And hello to Daryl. Welcome back, Daryl, from the windy city of Chicago. Hello to everybody back in Illinois and across the Midwest. Okay, so this right here, this is Zuccotti Park. Much of it here is closed because of the ice, snow and ice. All right, so we're just gonna do a 360 here. We're just gonna walk from one end of Zuccotti Park and then make our way back. And yes, we have Pee Wee here, who is also from Illinois, from Peoria. Beautiful shot here of these lit trees. All right, and we have Rhett here all the way down from New Zealand. Welcome, Rhett, and hello to everyone in New Zealand. What is the time there in New Zealand? I am curious to know. Okay, here we are. This is 4 World Trade Center there on the left with 3 World Trade Center to the right. And of course, here we have 1 Liberty Plaza, which I just mentioned a few minutes ago. All right, so let's make our way back the other way. It is 10:54 in the morning. It is Tuesday morning in New Zealand. New Zealand, of course, being one of the earliest time zones, not far from the international date line. Okay, you are located in Hamilton City. Okay, is that on North or South Island, the 2 main islands of New Zealand? I would like to visit Auckland, New Zealand one day. On the North Island, okay. The North Island of New Zealand being the more populated of the 2 main islands of New Zealand. That is where Auckland is located, the city of Auckland. All right, so here we are back on Broadway as we continue to make our way over to Wall Street. All right, so hello to everybody down in New Zealand. Good morning to all of the wonderful folks there.
Well, but the installers are really.
All right, so we're coming up on Wall Street here. All right, so here we are in the heart of the city's financial district, Wall Street. We're gonna check out the stock exchange, which rang the closing bell about an hour ago. What time is it now? I can't even see my time, my watch here. It is 5 p.m. Okay, so exactly 1 hour ago is when the closing bell rang for the day over at the New York Stock Exchange, which is this building right here. Largest publicly traded stock exchange in the world. Okay, and right over there, that is Trinity Church, by the way. If you guys heard some church bells, that was coming from Trinity Church. Nothing like meeting new people from around the world. Yes, indeed. We have folks from all over the world, different cultures, representing different cultures, races, nationalities, languages as well. Okay, and this building right here, this is known as Federal Hall. Federal Hall is regarded as this is the nation's this is where the this is known as the nation's first capital, and right there, that is Washington, George Washington, statue of George Washington, first U.S. president. This right here is known as the location of the nation's first capital. Okay, and here we are, right in front of the New York Stock Exchange. The last time we were here, we saw this is where we had the Christmas tree, the New York Stock Exchange Christmas tree during the holidays.
I come and I shovel the snow, things like that. I get my coffee.
All right, looks like we have a tour group here with the tour guide. And right here, this is the Fearless Girl statue, overlooking the stock exchange. She is anti-capitalist. You guys might have seen this before during my last stream here. Look at that. The Fearless Girl statue. That's a wonderful shot there. I am going to grab a photo here of the Fearless Girl. Okay, let me do that right now. Look at that shot there. Okay, it's a little difficult holding the gimbal also. Okay, so the Fearless Girl, I believe I forgot the name of the sculptor here. Okay, so Kristen Risball, yeah, that is the sculptor of the Fearless Girl statue. She is 4 feet in height, made out of bronze. Look at the folks here taking pictures of the Fearless Girl. She is short, but she sure is mighty. Beautiful. Fearless. And we also have the charging bull over on Broadway, which is the opposite of what the Fearless Girl statue stands for. We'll be checking that out in a little bit. All right, so we have the tour group here. Looks like he's speaking in Spanish. He is speaking in Spanish. New York Stock Exchange.
Empresas que tienen sus inversiones en la bolsa no siempre se gana en la bolsa, chicos. La bolsa de valores es una lotería. Ustedes saben más o menos cómo esto funciona.
All right, so let me grab a picture here of the Stock Exchange building. Okay, so if you guys follow me on TikTok, or not TikTok, on Instagram, you will see the photos that I am shooting right now. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Redstone Pro, you guys will see the photographs here. I do upload some of the photos here on YouTube as well, but most of it will be uploaded to my Instagram account. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, that is Redstone Pro, the same name as the channel name. All right, we got the NYPD. That is the emergency service unit of the NYPD. Beautiful. All right, so they do have after-hour tradings taking place as well inside of the building here. Okay, that is what the Fearless Girl statue looks like. All right, so let's move on from Wall Street. We're gonna head back towards Broadway and check out the charging bull statue, which is the opposite of the Fearless Girl statue. The charging bull represents the capitalism, represents wealth, power. Okay, so we're going to make our way back towards Broadway and continue our walk towards the southern end of Manhattan.
Yeah, this just isn't my name.
And we can see Trinity Church right in front of us. Okay, my gimbal is a bit out of alignment. There we go. Beautiful view of Trinity Church, which also contains a cemetery.
Please, let me just come in. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful winter scene here, right along Broadway and Wall Street. We have many tourists out and about here tonight. We are in the early evening hours here in New York City. All right, so thank you once again for joining me on this live stream on this beautiful Monday afternoon, early evening here in Lower Manhattan, New York City. As we continue our walk along Broadway in a southern direction towards the southern end of Manhattan Island. Okay, this street here is known as Exchange Place. We also have Exchange Place over in Jersey City, over by the financial district there, in downtown Jersey City, which we just saw the skyline of earlier.
They're supposed to respond to our email saying,
Okay, so the time now is 5:11 p.m. in the afternoon, early evening here in New York City, Eastern Time Zone. The temperature right now is 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. We are coming to you live from Lower Manhattan, right along the financial district. And this is Broadway here. Right now we are heading towards the Charging Bull statue. We just saw the Fearless Girl statue a few minutes ago over by Wall Street, right in front of the stock exchange. Right now we're going to visit the Charging Bull statue. All right, we got many folks right in front of the statue. Okay, let's see, we're gonna head over there once it is safe to cross. Okay, and here we are at the Charging Bull statue. We got folks taking pictures of the face here and the horns. And we have other folks taking pictures of the rear side of the Charging Bull. Okay, so the Charging Bull, this is a 7,100 pound bronze statue or sculpture. It is 11 feet tall and 16 feet long. The artist is Arturo Di Monica. This was placed here in 1989. And we have some music here. I'm gonna have to play my own over that. Okay, that's a unique photo there. Balls of steel, or in this case, it's balls of bronze. Oh, there's your Kodak moment right there. Not sure what this guy's doing. We got some unique perspectives here. All right, so we can see the folks here taking pictures of the charging booth from both ends of the sculpture here.
Andiamo a metterci in fila che facciamo noi.
Gotta grab life by the horns. Oh, we have an old school camera right there. All right, so that is the charging bull statue. All right, someone is grabbing the testicles there. This line is actually longer than it is on the other side for the face. They're fascinated by the balls of this sculpture here. Okay, let me see if I can grab a photo here before we continue our walk. All right, once this gentleman is done with the photo, let me just grab one real quick here. Okay, we got to be quick here. Okay. Okay, right there. That'll be good. That'll be good right there before the next person goes in. Okay. Ooh. Gotta get the whole family in the shot. Okay, let me see if I can grab one here, another one picture here before the next person goes in. Okay, grab the picture here. Okay, so let's continue our walk here. Okay, so right here, this is Bowling Green. Bowling Green is the oldest public park in New York City. This park dates back, I believe, to the 1700s. Oily hands keep the privates from getting a patina like the body of the bull. Oxygen won't turn the bronze brown if the oily coating is on it. It allows the copper to show. Okay, so this is Bowling Green. Once again, this is the oldest public park in New York City. Looks like they haven't done a great job of clearing the snow here, so we're gonna have to be careful walking here. Okay, so we do have to be careful here. Oh, we got some slush as well. Okay, we have a plaque here which unfortunately is covered in snow, so we're not able to read it. Okay, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream tonight. Today, Monday afternoon, early evening. Okay, in this building right here, this is the National Museum of the American Indian. If you guys are familiar, if you guys watched Ghostbusters 2, the movie, this is where this is the location for the art museum where Dana Barrett works. All right, so let's make our way over here towards the west side again. Okay, so here we are, this park here, this is the Battery to my right. There is some renovation work taking place here as well. Okay, here's another view of the American Indian Museum building. National Museum of the American Indian. As the sun is starting to set over to the west, towards New Jersey. We can see it right there. Okay, let's look up the exact time of the sunset here in New York City. And today it is at 5:25 p.m., which is just about 1 minute from now. It is 5:24 right now, so the sun will be setting in about a minute. All right, so there is the sun setting right behind these trees over towards the west. Okay, this is the statue of John Ambrose. And let's get some information here. It's kind of hard to see the beginning there. This monument honors engineer John Ambrose, whose vision and persistence resulted in a deep sea channel to New York Harbor, which improved the viability of the port of New York, making New York City the heart of commerce in the United States. The channel is named in his honor. Oh yes, so that is Ambrose Channel. Ambrose Channel is out in the Atlantic Ocean, not far from here. That is it was named after this guy, John Ambrose. Okay, not sure my microphone keeps disconnecting here. I'm not sure why. Here we did have the same problem during the snowstorm. Let's see here. Okay, so give me 1 second here so I can figure out the microphone issue here. So give me 1 minute here. Perhaps it's just not inserted firmly enough. So give me 1 second here so I can check this. Okay, so it looks like we have resolved that issue there. I'm not sure why the microphone kept disconnecting. Perhaps there's still moisture from the snowstorm. Perhaps there's a little moisture in the USB-C port, so I'm gonna have to check that out a little later once I'm done with this stream. And Luis Carlos, welcome back, Luis Carlos. Okay, so we are making our way towards the southern tip of Manhattan, right here by the ferry terminal, Staten Island Ferry Terminal. And yeah, just be careful you don't type in all capitals, as the Nightbot will perceive that as spamming. Okay, so we are making our way over here towards the Staten Island Ferry Terminal. This is the Whitehall Terminal. Staten Island Ferry, of course, linking Manhattan, the boroughs of Manhattan and Staten Island via ferry. It is free to ride. All right, so let's check out what's going on inside of Whitehall Terminal, which is this building here. Okay, let's check out what's going on inside of Whitehall Terminal of the Staten Island Ferry system. We have many folks that are about to head over to Staten Island. Thank you. Alright, so the next ferry, it is rush hour right now. So this is during rush hour, we have ferries departing every 15 minutes, I believe. And we got Whitney Houston playing over here. Alright, so here we are. This is the Staten Island Ferry. This is the waiting area here. Many tourists use the Staten Island Ferry, of course, to catch a glimpse of the harbor and the Statue of Liberty. Okay, so right here we can see a timetable of the departing times here. All right, so it is every 15 minutes during rush hour and half hour during all other hours and weekends. The next one, what time is it now? I believe the next one is in 5:45, I believe. Let me see. Let me look at this again. Okay, yeah. So 5:45. That is the next ferry. As folks head on over to Staten Island. And that is the ferry right here. I believe that is the ferry that just docked here. So I believe that's the next boat that will be heading back towards Staten Island. I would definitely live stream the ferry right to Staten Island, but the problem with that is that I'll lose the connection here. Once we head out towards the harbor, we will definitely lose our connection. So a live stream is definitely not possible during the ferry ride over to Staten Island. And right over here we can see Liberty Island with the sunset over in New Jersey towards the west. Okay, let me just zoom in on that. Right there we can see the Statue of Liberty and Liberty Island with the sun setting over towards the west. And Red Storm, you're keeping me company while I'm out shoveling pathways of snow at home. Very nice. And right here we got passengers disembarking the boats. They are just arriving from Staten Island. And we have these folks here waiting for their turn to head on out to Staten Island. So in a minute or so, we should see the gate here open. Okay, so that boat there, that is the Michael H. The Michael Hollis, or the Michael H. Hollis, I believe. All right, so as we see the folks here on their way to Staten Island. Okay, we got some music here. Let me turn my own here. So I'm gonna grab a picture here of these commuters as they head over to Staten Island. All right, so we should be able to see the gate here open once the passengers have gotten off from the opposite trip. Alright, so if you guys are planning to visit New York City, this is a free ferry to ride. If you guys want to get a glimpse of the harbor and the Statue of Liberty. This is operated by the New York Department of Transportation, or the New York City DOT. Okay, so we're gonna wait here for the gate here to open. Once that happens, we'll make our way back outside. These ferries, they can accommodate up to, I believe, 4,000 passengers, depending on the ferry boat itself, but that's usually around 4,000 or so passengers. All right, so we can see the sun setting over there towards the west. Beautiful shot of the sunset, which just set a few minutes ago. All right, we can see more and more folks here about to take the trip back to Staten Island, Richmond County, as it is known also, the county of Richmond. That is the original name of Staten Island. All right, so 5:45 is the departing time, so we still have a few minutes here.
I'm sorry, baby.
How are you? I do have a video of the Staten Island ferry to and from Staten Island, if you guys want to look at that. I do have videos of that here on the channel. It is a recorded video, I believe, from last year. So if you guys never seen the Staten Island ferry before, you guys can take a look at the video that I recorded over from last summer. All right, so we got, I would say maybe a couple of hundred folks here gathering for the gate here to open. As they head on over to Staten Island, over to St. George. St. George is the neighborhood over in Staten Island where the St. George terminal is located. All right, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream. We are inside of the Staten Island Ferry building here. This is the Whitehall Terminal on the Manhattan side. It takes about half an hour, 25 minutes to half an hour to get to Staten Island and vice versa. It is about 4 miles from here to St. George. Okay, and there is the gates. The folks are happy travels as the folks head on over to Staten Island. Happy and safe travels on the ferry over to Staten Island. How's it going? Safe travels. All right, this is what the entrance looks like over to the ferry boat, by the way. Is there a subway to Staten Island? Not directly from the boroughs, no. Staten Island does have its own railroad system known as the Staten Island Railroad, but there is no direct connection to the city subway system. This is why you see these folks commuting over by ferry, because there are no direct service, subway service to the other boroughs, of New York City. Okay, so there they go on over to Staten Island. We're gonna go back towards the Battery. Okay, and the next boat that will be departing at 6 p.m. right after this one. It is rush hour, so it is every 15 minutes. We have more folks arriving here. Okay, so let's just stand here until they close the gate here. Last call here. All right, so last call. They're about to close the gate here. All right, we got some. These are the last folks are about to make their way in. We have the ladies here. We gotta hurry up. They're about to close it up.
YouTube?
Yeah, this is YouTube. Okay, let's see. Hurry up. It's a race against the clock. This boat is about to depart. What time is it now? It is 5:43. We got about 2 minutes here before departure. All right, we got some hustlers here. Last minute hustlers. All right, let's go. We got a few more over here. Don't want to leave anybody behind, but if you missed the boat, the next one is in 15 minutes, so the wait won't be too long. Here we go. We got a few more folks here. we got a sprint here to the finish. This is the finish line right here. We got to make it on time. Okay, who else do we have here? We have a few more here. 5:45, let's go. That's in about a minute. Oh, we got this guy here. He's really hustling. Look at this guy right here. He's really hustling. Look at this. Just in time. Just in time. And we have a few more folks here making their last hustle. Last call right here. They're about to close it up.
Close up.
That's it. Let's
go.
Okay, this lady's the last one. She's gonna be the last one, I would say. Yep, she's the last one. Yep, she's the last one. There you go. Okay, very nice. Have a good night. Okay, that was the last passenger in. These next folks here, they have to wait 15 minutes for the next boat. Not too long of a wait. All right, so we're gonna make our way back outside. Okay, so once again, there are no direct subway services directly linking Staten Island to the rest of New York City, but they do have the Staten Island Railroad. I'm sorry, or the Staten Island Railway. Actually, that is the name, the Staten Island Railway. And there is a station over at the St. George Terminal on Staten Island. All right, so here we are back outside towards the southern end of Manhattan Island. There are no bridges. No, Staten Island. That would be the Verrazano Bridge that links Staten Island to the borough of Brooklyn. So any links with the rest of the city would be with Brooklyn, either through the Verrazano Bridge, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. That's really the only direct link to the rest of the city, other than the ferry. Okay, this building right here, this is the Governor's Island ferry terminal. This links Manhattan Island to Governor's Island. And to answer your question, Peter, pretty much, yeah. Unless you're coming in from Brooklyn, then you can drive over to Staten Island via the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Okay, so we have made our way over to the east side of Manhattan. This is the east side, right along the FDR Drive. And right here we can see the East River, with downtown Brooklyn right over the East River. That is downtown Brooklyn and Brooklyn Heights. Beautiful shot there of Brooklyn Heights with the sun reflecting off the buildings there. When does the Staten Island Ferry service stop? The Staten Island Ferry runs 24 hours. It is 24/7 service. Just like the New York City subway, it is non-stop. So you can take the ferry over to Staten Island and back at pretty much any time of the day or night. And we have the moon right above us, high above us. That is a full moon. Beautiful shot there of the full moon on this beautiful Monday evening. I'm sorry, Monday evening. I'm a little bit ahead of myself here. Okay, so this is the FDR Drive. This is the southern terminus of the FDR Drive. Okay, so if one has a late night party on Manhattan, you can take the ferry. You can take the ferry home. Yes, it is. Yes, you can definitely do that anytime you want. And the service is free. Beautiful shot here of the buildings, lower Manhattan buildings, the skyscrapers here. Beautiful shot of Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn. Okay, that building right there, that black tower, that is the Brooklyn Tower. That is the tallest building in Brooklyn, as well as the tallest building in New York City outside of Manhattan. That is the Brooklyn Tower right there in the middle, in the heart of downtown Brooklyn. Beautiful shot there. Actually, I'm gonna take a photo here as well of downtown Brooklyn. All right, let me just zoom in a bit more. There you go. Beautiful shot there of downtown Brooklyn. And we have the Brooklyn Bridge as well. Okay, right here, this is a heliport as well. It looks like we have a helicopter about to take off. Let's look at that. Okay, so that helicopter is about to take off. Let's just wait a minute here. There it goes. All right, so we do have many helicopters here providing tour flights. Perhaps that might have been a tour flight there. Okay, so this is known as the East River Greenway. That is where we're walking right now. This is the East River Greenway. With a beautiful view of the East River and Brooklyn. That appears to be a New York Waterway ferry. There are many ferry services here as well. Okay, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream on this Monday afternoon, early evening. You guys have been great. This is the elevated portion of the FDR Drive. Beautiful evening here in the city. Okay, so this is part of the New York City ferry system. That is a separate ferry system from the Staten Island ferry. This is the South Street. This is the South Street stop here, terminal. Also known as Pier 11. So New York City does have several ferry systems that operate in and around the New York City area. So this one here, this is part of the New York City ferry system, which is one of the newer systems here. All right, so we have a lot of activity taking place here. Okay, right here on the screen we can see some of the stops here. Some of the destinations. And hello to Tommy G from Long Island. Welcome back, my friend. And hello to everybody back in Nassau and Suffolk counties, as we have commuters here making their way to different points of the city, and also to New Jersey, I believe. Lots going on here. Okay, looks like that boat is about to depart or something. Let's see. Okay, yep, there it is. On to its destination, wherever they may be. Lots and lots of commuters. Okay, so this one here, this one is heading towards the Rockaways over in Queens. Very busy terminal here. Beautiful shot here once again of the East River in Brooklyn. Over on the other side, towards looking towards the east. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful walking here. This is not a brightly lit spot, so we're gonna have to be careful. Make sure look out for black ice, anything like that. Okay, looks fine. All right, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream today and this evening. Beautiful, gorgeous day. Okay, so beautiful evening here in New York City. Okay, Todd has to go. I have to go now. I have to charge my phone. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you, Todd and Mary, for joining me today and tonight, for this live stream. And I hope to see you back, my friend, on my next live stream, which will be either tomorrow or Wednesday. So thank you once again for joining me tonight. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening and good night. Okay, so let me show you guys this this skyscraper here. This building right here, right above the FDR drive, the elevated portion of the FDR drive, that is a this building here. This has been abandoned. This is a building that started construction. They stopped constructing this building about halfway towards completing it. This is known as 161 Maiden Lane. It is 670 feet in height, or 205 meters tall. This is supposed to be a residential skyscraper, and it has sat abandoned for the last almost a decade or so, I believe. Not sure when they're going to resume constructing this building here, but right now it does sit abandoned and empty. This is the tallest incomplete skyscraper here in New York City. So hopefully, you know, they can restart constructing it. They can start reconstruction on it and complete the building. Yes, it is. It does lean a bit. So hopefully, you know, it doesn't lean any forward. Otherwise, they'll risk, you know, topping over. But, you know, hopefully they got that situation under control. And you definitely don't want any buildings, you know, this tall topping over anywhere in New York City, as that will damage other surrounding buildings. So hopefully, you know, they can start reconstruction and this building can be completed as intended. Whoa, I just stepped on a patch of slippery ice here. Okay, and we are making our way over to the South Street Seaport. Okay, I think this will be my my final stop here, the South Street Seaport. We have other streamers that are live as well. I believe New York City Vlog Live, I believe he's on right now in the Times Square area or in and around Midtown. We have Action Kid, who was on last night. I believe he was on last night during his final day in New York. For the moment, he'll be returning, I believe, back to Florida. All right, so this is one of the main ships here at the South Street Seaport. Right along Pier 16. Look at the amount of snow here. Beautiful. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the names of the ships are here. There are a few here. Okay, so this ship here, I believe it's called the Waver Tree. Yeah, this is the Waver Tree here. This is this ship dates back to 1885. This is the main ship here in the South Street Seaport Museum. And this right here, this ship right here, this is known as the lightship Ambrose ship. This one dates back to 1908. Just a couple of the ships here. Whoa, it is slippery here. I got to be careful. Wow. Definitely didn't see that patch of black ice. All right, so let me be more careful walking here on this the little boardwalk here. Okay, well, there's really nothing else to see here, so we're just gonna head back this way. Okay, right here, look at this. This is black eye. This is where I almost slipped, so we got to be careful here. And we have more right here. Okay, and this building right here, that is Pier 17 with the brightly lit colors. Beautiful doggy there. Okay, so right here we have Pier 17, and this building right here, this is the tin building. A beautiful evening here in New York City. Okay, we got the Leaning Tower there, of course, which I just described a few minutes ago. Hopefully they can restart construction on that skyscraper. Otherwise, the building will continue to deteriorate, and that can pose a risk in the future. All right, so here we are. This is South Street with the FDR Drive above us. Okay, we're waiting to cross the street. We don't want to get too close to that trailer there. Okay, here we are at the Seaport. This is all part of the Seaport Museum, of course. Will I be streaming tomorrow? I am not sure yet. We do have some snow expected to be arriving tomorrow as well. So I will let you guys know whether I'll be on tomorrow or not. If I'm not on tomorrow, then I'll be on Wednesday. So we are expecting the current forecast right now. They're calling for between 1 and 3 inches of snow, which is a little less than what we had on Saturday. Okay, let's be careful here. Walking on these cobblestones, there might be some black ice here as well. So let's just be careful walking here. Definitely have to be careful Looks can be deceiving. Might look like water from here, but it can be ice, layers of ice. All right, you guys were wonderful, by the way, during my during the snowstorm stream on Saturday night. That was a fun stream. So thank you all to those that joined me during that stream. Okay, and not much else to see here. All right, folks, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, right in front of the South Street Seaport. That's a beautiful shot there. It was very great. Yes, that was very good, especially towards the end with the snowman building there, between the different groups of folks. That was fun to watch. Okay, let me see if I can make my way over. Let's make our way over to the Titanic monument that's located right over here. So maybe I'll end the stream there. So we're just gonna head back towards this way here. We're gonna take a look at the Molly Brown monument here, the Titanic monument that's located right in front of the Seaport. All right, so I'll be ending the stream in a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna walk my way over to the Titanic monument that's located here. And Peter says 6,680 subscribers. Thank you so much, Peter, for the updates. And we are a race. Yeah, this is a race. Definitely not a sprint. This is a race towards 10,000 subscribers. Okay, so right here we can't see it much since it is covered in scaffolding, but this is the Titanic monument coming into view. This is known as the Titanic Memorial Lighthouse. This was in dedication to Molly Brown, who was a survivor of the Titanic. She was known as the unsinkable Molly Brown. There it is right there. Now we can't really see much. They are doing some work on it. Okay, let's see what this says here. The Titanic Memorial Lighthouse is a memorial dedicated to honor RMS Titanic's passengers, officers, and crew who perished when the ship sank after collision with an iceberg on April 14th, 1912. It is a formerly assessing artifact in the collection of the South Street Seaport Museum. The museum selected renowned preservation architects, Jan Hurd Pokorny Associates, from a highly competitive field to design the restoration of the lighthouse that prioritized first the stabilization of the artifact, followed by aesthetic improvements and restoration of the light and time ball. Okay, so there it is. We can't really see much of it since they are doing some work on it, but that is the Titanic Museum, the memorial here, in honor of those who perished during the RMS sinking of the Titanic, as she was making her journey over from Southampton, England, over to New York City here. Unfortunately, she sank in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on her maiden voyage. Okay, so with that said, I will end the stream here. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight, this afternoon and tonight, for this wonderful stream. I will see you guys either tomorrow for the impending snowstorm, or I will be back on Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in for updates on the channel here as to when I'll be live once again. So thank you all once again. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't already done so, it'll mean a lot to me. So until then, I will see you guys back on my next stream, either tomorrow or Wednesday. So for the time being, have a good night. And if you guys are watching in any other time zone, have a good night, good morning, good afternoon. God bless you all, and I will see you back here either tomorrow or Wednesday. So take care, guys, and I will see you back on my next stream. So long from the South Street Seaport here in Lower Manhattan. Take care, guys, and have a good night.